Uh, Feeling good. Obviously, after a victory and a play that the boys score goals and respect the opponent on playing the best we can. Also, see players that were not currently open the games and now they had minutes and their performance was so good. So it was very positive and as you mentioned, very quick turnaround for us now. Just think about the next one, and it's going to be busy this month, but we're going to go one game at a time. That's what it takes.
What have you kind of seen from New England this year and just kind of what they present to you this weekend?
New England, a team that we have seen in the last 4 or 5 games that they changed their structures. We have seen a noticeable changes on the way they played before in the first part of the game, the season. But reference of the players that we know also, right? And so we're trying to be prepared for it.
Speaking of the players, Carlos Hill, obviously a very dynamic playmaker in the midfield. Just how do you kind of go about making sure the defense takes him away from the ball and don't let him affect the game as much as he usually tries to do?
Right. Well, it's a great player. We know him. We have faced him before, and surely it requires to take an extra care with him. But it's much more important that we can utilize the guys and our players that can create a damage for them too, and knowing their structures, knowing their key players, but also just have that protagonism that we always have to our players.
We talk.
Go ahead, Mike.
We talk about balance, and I think that's something that you said that you've been kind of hoping the team can get. But when we look at New England, they look like a very balanced squad because they are scoring and believe they've kept a clean sheet now in the last 5 games. How is that, I guess, going to be a challenge for you guys going into Saturday, knowing that you guys are looking for that balance, and New England looks like they have that balance, and you're going to have to kind of unbalance them now on the weekend.
Right. Well, that's the nature of the tournament. That's the nature of the teams too. I think we all just trying to look for our best version all the time, and some teams get in these matches with or more proximity to their best moments. Some others are trying to find that balance that we all want. But this is football. It's not a continuity from March to December. It's like a rocky mountain sometimes for many teams. We have to aim always just to keep that balance that we're asking for, but it's natural that we all in certain way just searching whether it's keep it or find it. We're trying to find it.
On that note, there's been a lot of talk about how the team has struggled to score goals without Eduardo Atuesta. Wednesday night, you didn't have him. You scored 5 goals. Now it's a lower division team, but was there something in that game that you saw of how the team can kind of adapt while you don't have Eduardo in the picture?
Right. It's a good question because sometimes when we trying to find the reason why we're not being so precise and lethal in that last part of the box, and we have spoke about how we miss that clean pass, that whether connect or whether just put one of our players at front in a better position to score. But also what happened in the last game is that when we have those chances that we had before, they were precise and they really landing in the box with numbers and when they have the chances they did it well. And I have to mention that Gustavo was the one who opened the box and a kid who is very ambitious with the goal, and he gave us an example to all of us. Hey, you know what? If you want to score goals, you want to win it, right? And he really did it.
I was going to ask you about him. Youngest goal scorer that the club has ever had by, I think, more than 3 years. Did you expect him to be this far along at this point? Has he surprised you a little bit?
Well, I have to say that his matureness is exposed in the club for the times that we see him. I'm not surprised that he's taking that opportunity and the best version. What I'm or is unexpected is that he's taking it to the next level on scoring goals and being protagonist of the game. So that's a great thing. And also something that I like from the youngsters is that they come and play good with us, but also they go to their category. In this case, he went to the U18 and he helped them to win it. So it's not like I'm here, but I'm not doing my job in my category. Yeah, he's doing both. So that is the process, and that is very legitimate.
How important is it going to be this summer for the youngsters? Obviously Gustavo, but
Uh-huh.
as well. But there are a lot of games for the team,
Right.
which probably mean rotation. But how does that kind of present an opportunity for them to see more playing time,
Right, right.
consistent playing time, if anything?
Right. Yeah, I think so far we have done a good job on participating them on the lineups. I think probably this is the year in my staying here in Orlando where we are accumulating more minutes at this stage of the season with them, which has been the purpose, but now they are ready to do it. So in the summer and in the winter and along the year, I think they're going to be growing as well and will be part of the equations any time.
Edward is not here today. He was obviously he wasn't at last weekend's game. What's the status on him? And I don't think we saw Nico today this morning as well. I know he picked up a knock in the Tampa
Yeah.
game. Is he also questionable for?
No, right, yeah. It's just that we just played 2 days ago, and we taking care of that knock and see if we can gain a day with him. Eduard has been so good. We're very excited, and we're waiting on him. But everybody healthy, so we'll see.
You kind of mentioned after the draw last weekend in Chicago that he was, you guys needed Edward. If he does not play this weekend, how confident are you as a coach that the guys that are next up can help get the job done and get
Right.
some goals?
No, it's true. It's true, and it's a good question because you know what? I think that the teams get better when the challenges come and you get exposed into those challenges and you resolve it. So if we really miss players because they are hurt or they are in the national team, and the guys who come and replace them, they play well and they offer them a different qualities that make us play better. That's when you make the team better. So I think we are in that way. We missed him. We miss other players that we have out of the team, but thing that something that is happening very frequent now in Orlando is that the guys that are playing instead, they are doing a good job. So I feel like the roster is growing.